Welcome to Clan Hawkins Multiplayer Factorio, with today's guests General Bismark, Singed, and TheSadNumanator. I'm your host, Drake Hawkins. Let's get in the game. Welcome back, everyone. Drake Hawkins with you again, and I'm joined by General Bismark, and I think TheSadNumanator's on his way in as well. We are back in Factorio in the How to Die with Friends version. Last time we left off, we were finishing up some... what were we doing? We finished up the science packs. We got 6 of those babies running. They're pumping out... What is that, Bismarck? Is that 2 per second? I think that's what it was, right?
What? Are we talking about
the science pack output? I think we got... yeah, we got the supplies for 2 per second. I think you were working on that one with
Singed. I was
maybe
mindlessly adding miners.
Were you upgrading the copper there, or...?
I think I finished off iron before we stopped.
Okay, I've been playing some Death World Extreme today, so I'm like totally out of the groove here. But sort of in the groove of the game, but out of the groove of the... I'm always in the groove of the game, but out of the groove of the what the heck are we doing scenario. Where are we at? Working on logistics too, it seems. We need 200 of each science, so I'm gonna go ahead and pocket out some more science packs. We have, or science stations. We got 6 of them now. That'll give me 10. Oh, I have 2 belts on me. That's awesome.
That is not a red belt, and I can't pick up stuff that fast. Alright. I've been playing my world, and I have red belts and lots of trains, and
it's weird going back to the early tech stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm just like, oh, what's going on? Why can I not travel like 3,000 blocks in a minute?
Oh gosh, yeah, the power armor boots, best part of the game.
Oh, I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about my train.
Oh, yeah, we're not at that stage.
I want to go here.
We'll definitely be getting trains, but not quite yet.
No.
Oh, I'm like, why are my robots not removing those trees?
Oh, right.
Also an issue. Don't have them little things. Oh, that's great.
Slight problem. Do not have.
Yeah.
This is,
totally fun. Okay, so I'm going to take a bunch of these to... stock up with about 100 of those, so I can make another 10 labs, and I'll grab some green circuits and other junks. There we go. Come on. Oh, I literally stripped the network of gears down here. It's not being fair to them at all. 95, that should do.
Gears have rights too. Oh, they
I feel like they don't. It's sad world. The gears don't have rights. There we go.
How do you feel about this sad world?
Is sad in? Sad, where are you at, bro? Did you make it in yet? You didn't make it in yet. I think he's on Discord. Yeah, thanks to both you guys. I think, yeah, you can hear me, right, son? Yeah. Oh... Well, I might need to go after the first episode, or I might start playing on my phone. Password? You know the password.
It's always
that same password for this. Sorry about that. I didn't realize I wasn't paying attention to the chat. Yeah, both of you, thanks for helping set up the Discord to be less derpy. Oh, I had it. There he comes. Sorry about that, bro. That's like so rude of me. Yay, join the game. Anyone else interested in joining in? This will be a... I'd like to put out at least 2 of these episodes in a week. Anywhere from half-hour to an hour-long episodes. And I want to be able to get as many involved as we can. Oh, yes. I forgot about the names. Mr. Blue. Not appropriate. Sorry. I wonder if we can squeak in a little more here by shuffling it differently. I do not like joint drill spaces where they like overlap. It's so annoying. Like the resources where you're like gathering some for this.
Yeah.
And, it's so annoying.
It's okay when you have filter inserters.
Yeah. Who has time for filter inserters these days, though? You know? You know what I mean? They're not really very effective, though, the filter inserters.
They have their uses.
Color is now white. I think your color was white before, sir.
I didn't know, so I just had to make sure.
I forgot how much I love the, I don't know why that's just denying me the right to do it, but apparently a blueprint of, oh, that's 1 I'm hitting, not Q. There we go. I was trying to use the eyedropper pickup. You mouse over something and hit Q, and it picks up that resource. It makes that your thing. That'll strip it a little better.
Not a function I use.
I should use it more. Like, I don't, but I should use it a heck of a lot more.
I feel like that's a lot of the functions that are in Factorio.
Oh,
You
yeah.
just play half the game without knowing they exist, and then someone who actually read the controls
It's like,
is
hey,
just
you know.
like... And then you're like, what? I can do that. I'm going to do that every day from now on.
My
Tomorrow.
word, how
What
did
is
I
that again?
survive with that? Yeah, exactly. And then you forget next time you go on, oh, that's going to be great. I'm going to do that all the time. Then you never do.
And then, you play with that person again, and you're just like, you told me about that before.
I don't
And then
remember.
remember. No, I wasted so much time. Welcome to Factorio. How may I take your order?
Yeah, exactly. That, and then that, and then... Yay! Science and things. What was it that I said we needed? We needed something.
Everything.
Give me all the things.
All
Oh,
of this
that's
stuff.
terrible.
All of the things. And there's yellow belts, and I just feel just terrible, and it's awful.
Because they're not red belts? Or blue
Yeah.
belts?
They're not red belts.
Give us a chance, man. We're just getting started.
I know. That's the bad part.
You don't have trains yet, and you're not getting them.
Yet.
So yes, if anybody else is interested, I will try to remember to reiterate this with each passing episode, but hop in the Discord, the link's down below, and let us know you're interested, and we will... there's a lot of just good fun multiplayer available, because you get in with a crew and find people that like the same games. And then there's also the joy of I just about tried to delete these trees with my robots, my slightly less than useful robots.
Existent.
Yeah. Yeah, then you can get in on some of the multiplayer stuff, and it's a lot of fun. And when the streams are starting, all that jazz. Who wants to play solo these days, That is so 1990s, when I started playing video games. Yep. Don't have resources. Oh, joy. Oh, yes. I love how much... Sad's just running across the belts, making lines. Plop. That's great. Although there is stacks of all these resources, right? In quality
Somewhere.
Quality
Over
drink
the rainbow.
fashion, I'm going to mass overfill my inventory, because that's the thing to do, apparently. You know what I should do? I should do this. There, and then we can do one of these.
Whoa, that would be productive. How on earth do you dare speak that?
I know. All these words like this and that, and or are you meaning things?
Generally being productive? Like,
shh. This game's not about productivity. That would be rude.
oh, it is about productivity. It's not about
Right.
efficiency or
Hey,
green
get back here.
energy or...
No, it isn't. It's not about, It's not a lean manufacturing system. That's you know.
That's what we should do sometime.
Oh my
After
gosh, I
this
really want to
series
do a
wraps
lean
up.
manufacturing system. Like absolutely zero waste. So nothing's sitting wasting on in belts unless it's got a specific location that it's heading to right now. That's going to use it right away. It'd be great.
Yeah. Only issue is, it's a little difficult when you get to large scale, but
No, it wouldn't be. It would be incredibly simple when you get to large scale because it's scalable. Right? I think it'd be totally scalable. What you end up doing is you end up actually, in my opinion, this is what I figure you'd have. This is what I was thinking you'd have to do. You have to set up everything in a way that it actually is going to produce on a modular basis. So you're going to produce, say, like we're doing down here with the red science and the green science, right? Yeah. Everything for that red and green science comes off the main bus as raw, as just processed material, just smelted iron and copper. Right? And then you pull the copper or the iron or the whatever off for that specific set and produce only enough to manufacture the requirements for that exact set. Right? Like this right now, these, where I'm at here, these two...
I feel like that would be a bit difficult for research.
No. That's exactly how... Well, it may be. That's how I set up my research. I look at the research. I'm like doing that in my Death World finally. Getting... trying to get some, what's it called? What is it called? Production science and high-tech science. Finally trying to get some of those going. And
I bothered to hop on my world at one point. I think it was after the last recording session of this. And at that point, I didn't even have military research built up. Since then, as in, I think it was early. Yeah, it was earlier today. I proceeded to say, "All right, I'm done being excessively lazy. I'm only going to be, and I'm going to start this up with the research rates I was at." Or the production rates for the research, I got all of them done in like half an hour. Every red, green military research was done.
Nice.
It's just like...
Yeah, it doesn't take long when you got the system. Like right now, we can pump out everything that's green and everything. I'm going to do the belt thing next. Everything that's green and everything that is... Oh, this is odd. You changed it to engines, you heathen. Okay, there we go. I didn't realize this because
engines lead to trains, so
you got them started. Thanks, Sad. Your fault. What we need to do, I need to actually produce a. I think down here, beside this iron, I'm going to... We should feed some more iron into that network. I think we need to get... what's it called? Steel going and more copper manufacturing. We should probably be thinking about things like, what is our goal right now? Why don't you guys let me know what you're working on, and then
I'm, for some reason, deciding to do a lot of stuff on power.
All right.
Not sure why, but I am.
Mass-producing power. I'm actually trying to get I've been... No idea what I'm doing. That's great. That's where I'm at this time. I'm just kind of wandering around enjoying the less stressful environment.
Just like, look at all of these knot biters. This is wonderful.
I know, isn't it beautiful?
And then you'll stand around for a bit, and then you'll realize, wait.
There are biters in the map. That's what I'll realize when they walk in and
but
kick
wait,
our
I've walked around for the past 20 minutes doing knot, and there are now biters in my face. Eating my face.
Are you temping in iron here? Or steel here? Is that what you were doing, Sad?
Ooh.
Yeah, nice. I'm going to... The iron that I'm producing down on the bottom there is going to be belted up past the network to add to the... well, there's going to be a line over here. Not that one. It'll be not that one. Where's my quad line? I hate this. This blueprint thing is brilliant, but it doesn't carry over from one version to the next, one game to the next. Yeah, and when you if I click on the blueprints on the right, and I say drop here to export to main inventory, that works. Okay, it puts it in there. But then I open up a blueprint book, and I'm like, oh yeah, there's a blueprint here. I open up a blueprint book, and what does it do? It takes the blueprint out of the book to put it in your inventory instead of using it from the book, and then it doesn't return it to the book. It's just so annoying.
What you do is you can right-click on it, and then if you do Shift and then mouse wheel, there's a green one, and that's the selected one. And then you can rotate it with Shift mouse wheel.
Oh my gosh. I see what you're saying. So the one that is selected will actually actively work when I use the book?
Yeah. Yes, if we're talking the same
world.
language.
Oh my gosh, dude.
It's
For
better.
reals?
It's still a bit clunky, but it's better.
Better. It's infinitely better. Oh, I see. And if you hold shift while you're walking, or if you hold shift while you're scrolling, it, yep. You can't zoom out while you're using that, because that's funny, it's the same command. But that is fantastic. Dude, that's amazing. Incredible. Railways. You're a jerk.
I don't know who did that.
It doesn't say General Bismarck started researching railway.
Nope, it definitely
totally
doesn't.
Yeah. I'm okay with railways. I'm okay with them as long as they're feeding more resources into my machine and I can use that machine to make things. I'm okay with it. What I need is
more trains.
No, this is not a train factory. We're not making trains for the sake of making more trains. What we need actually right now is inserters made and belts, and I've got a lot of belts there. Oh, that was way too many belts. That's a lot.
Sad. Was it you that has a pretty good oil refinery set up? Forget who was talking about that the first time around.
Sure.
It was you or Singed. One of you two
would have been
was
Singed.
going
I do oil refining. Like I know how to set it up.
I don't know how to do it, but it's like if he's got a really good one, I want to see how good this is.
Ah, I see.
It's like challenge accepted.
I would like to see robots, please. Can you get on that?
After I set up some trains.
Far more important than trains in this map. Come on. We're not on a train world here.
Every world is a train world.
There are worlds with trains, and then there are worlds that are not finished yet.
You know, I have a feeling that people are going to know on that Discord server every time we play this because the number of train memes in the meme channel are going to like.
That's great. You may find this a personal point of joy. The first game I ever played on a computer at home was a game that my dad bought. Remember now, my dad worked as a civil engineer for CP Rails for most of his life. Was a game called Trains.
Yep.
And the entire purpose of the game was to run trains. It was beautiful. It was a good game.
Something about trains.
I'm gonna build some more belt inputs. This is gonna be our iron flow for steel.
Okay. I feel like I'm gonna get resources if I can talk in English, preferably. And I'm gonna get myself.
Wow, that didn't take you long. Circuit networks, yeah. I got one guy that's obsessed with trains. I got another guy that's obsessed with circuits. This is going to be an easy map for me to play on. This is going to be my hangout and do nothing map.
This will be more of a let's see what my subs are building series than a
the watch the subs do all the work series.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm okay with that. If you guys want
and
to,
then we get to watch
cool
you
things.
kill biters.
Oh, yes, everybody loves killing biters. I don't regret doing the series, but oh my gosh, quite a series it is. It's a beastly series to do. Like, I'm just constantly fighting for resources. It's not even the biters. Like, the biters are okay. It's the outrageous amount of resources that everything takes.
Yeah.
It is astonishing how expensive is.
It's expensive for a reason.
I guess.
It's just like, why did they make it so you need like 14 wires for a green circuit?
It's
or whatever it is.
I think it's 8. No.
It's 8.
It's a 5-to-1 ratio.
That's still
it's
atrocious. That's like a crime against, I'm not sure what, but it's a crime against something.
Crime against
by the way, our power just needs the coal line driven in.
Our power has coal. Oh, you mean the secondary, the second coal line. Gotcha. I'll do that next then.
That's a, very good speaking me.
Goodly speak wordsing.
Yeah.
Do I have any bricks? I want like brick paths in between all of the belt areas. I'll be the aesthetics guy for this map.
Alright, fair enough. Like, I'm not gonna say no to that.
You guys do everything else. I'll sit around and make things look pretty. I like this plan. I think it works great. But we're going to put in a cut here. It's not going to be... no, actually, you know what? I think we're going to do longer ones. You guys okay with doing longer episodes instead of the quick ones? I want to produce content-wise, like, enough content, but this isn't one where I'm... This isn't a series that I'm interested in doing a daily on, just because, well, it's a multiplayer thing, and I just want to have the content. So, I think we'll do, like... if you guys are up for it, we'll do 1 hour sessions on this.
I mean, it's Factorio. It's my clock says 4 a.m. Is my clock broken, or did I really play this until 4 a.m.?
Well, I think it definitely was really 4 a.m.
Yep.
That was me and Gloria Victus the other day. Japers, it's a great game, but the grind is real.
Yeah.
Really real.
I'm glad I got off when I did. Like, completely honest, one of the better decisions I've made.
Why is that?
Just, if I bothered to get back on, I would have been a lost person to humanity. Like, it would have been no going back. I would have stayed on that game for so long.
You mean when I streamed the first
time?
Or?
Yeah. After I got on, I was just like, alright, and oh boy, this is gonna be a problem. Oh, game's bugging. Server maintenance. This is good timing because I've... yeah. This is... Zeus, thank you.
This is my divine call from Anu.
Get off the damn computer!
They said
you're
we need
gonna
to later.
kill yourself staying up.
Yeah. I definitely am not addicted
Mom,
to the
Dad,
game.
what?
I'm not at all addicted to the game. Nope, I didn't stream for 7.5 hours of it and realize only an hour from the end that I had been streaming for 7.5 hours. That didn't happen.
Not at all. Never
Nope.
does.
Of course not. Yeah.
It would be heresy if you said otherwise.
Lies.
Haven!
You're trying to
The
slander
witch, I
me.
tell you!
It's not a witch. I'm not a witch, I'm your wife. I'm not sure I want to be that anymore. Oh, what a good movie. Seems like a lot of unnecessary... Nope, it's not. Okay. So many power poles when you're doing the old school ones. The wooden sticks with a loose cable hanging from them. It's a great safety features. Wow, and that's slight overkill on the inserters here. I love it. So you just drag the inserters across and just build a bazillion.
Clean it out after, it's fine.
Cleaning it now because I'm trying to manufacture enough to get copper fully bust.
Excuse me.
We need power actually to reach this though. Let's do that.
I was gonna say, we need... Okay. I thought we already had power, but, you know.
Oh yes, yeah, we have power. We just need it to reach. You don't have to add more. I think we're okay. Auto rail transportation. I feel like I can't stop this disaster. I feel like a train running out of control down the tracks. It's unstoppable.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Hey.
I mean,
hey,
it'll be fully automated, definitely controlled, and why do I feel like saying ethical?
Well, I don't think that's... I think you're trying to cover up for something. Ethical use of trains.
No trains are harmed in the making of this video. That doesn't mean we weren't.
Yes. Belt. That's interesting. You're not in there. We need you to be there, Belt. Okay, and copper's gonna cross here. To there. No, not to there. Yes, to there.
That's probably not.
And there. And there to there. And there to there. Good. And then I need a splitter here. I like having resources like splitters. Yay,
They're
they're beautiful things. Splitters are beautiful things.
Beautiful, beautiful things.
Sorry. Getting a little Disney there.
If you're not a little Disney, then that's actually probably a good thing. What am I talking about?
Why do we have 3 iron chests of green circuits? Well, I don't know if we have 3. We don't. We have a surplus because I've got these are the only green circuit production we have right now. Yeah, no, I'm leaving the limiter off them right now. We'll fill this one up and then remove it. Like that.
Alright,
Okay.
I feel like finding a no limit meme now.
Yeah. No limiter on them. So this is just a buffer, a belt buffer right here so that we have somewhere to put them. That's all this is for. And this one was because I wanted to box them for production of stuff later.
And things. Don't forget the things.
Things and stuff and stuff and things. It's freaking out his efficiency mind. You see that? I can see his little steampunk man there just losing his mind watching me buff obnoxious amounts of resources.
There is no limit.
No red science? What do you mean? Why not? What's wrong with the red
not
science?
producing, apparently.
Not enough copper.
Oh.
Oh, so we're burning through all that copper. I see what you're saying. Well, I could do that. Switch it up completely, and there we go.
We have the
It's
power.
still going, but we'll let it run out. Actually, we'll do this. There we go. We'll slow it down. I slowed the network down to only one batch going. Okay, is that better? I'm stopping. I put it in just a yellow. Thumbs up, and then it'll yeah, it'll give us less. It'll suck less of it.
Will suck less.
It will suck less. That's true. And there, and I'm going to clear stuff out here, and I'm going to get us some separate packaged goods. I want to build a Drake-style mall, not a Catherine of Sky mall, but a pull your car in and load up mall.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah. You like drive your train or your car into a parking lot in front of a building. Yeah, it's a drive-in, but well, not a drive-in. You got to park and walk in, but you know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean it makes sense with a car, but I mean with a train, I could definitely make that completely automated.
Oh no, you can make a train stop that's just like a here, go to the mall train stop. I'm okay with that. So we can have like the parking lot, and then you can just beside the parking lot, you could have like a place to stop your private train because everybody's got one of those.
Yeah, I mean that's what I've got on my world. It's fully accurate.
Yeah, everybody has a private train, don't they? I mean, clearly, you wouldn't play Factorio without having your own 53 trains in your pocket. I know these things. I'm not stupid.
Oh, whoa. Why would you ever have a train in your pocket? You could just, you know, have a bunch of trains in the line constantly moving, and then you get to play Dodge the Train.
Mm-hmm.
Substantially better game.
How to Die with Friends will really come into its title when I start trying to cross your networks of trains. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, basically. Eventually, something along those lines.
Right,
Fluid wagon.
Second copper set up, and the third will run in here. Fluid wagons. That's a little premature, don't you think?
Never. Absolutely
If it's red and green science, honestly, it's not premature. Every bit of red and green science should be done. Right away.
So, how would you feel about getting a lot of your belts that we've already placed back?
None. You can't get any of those belts back. Because all of those are feeding from a very local source. So no. I'm not okay with you changing all the... that would freak me right out.
Fine.
No, you can belt them in and add it into that network. But literally, we don't... Look at the map, dude. We do not need trains. There's 1.9 million iron there.
Yeah, no. It's also the train stations are like halfway across.
Like, you would have... Yeah, you'd have the train station that would be the entire size of... Almost the entire size of that belt. There is, just within the lit area, just the actually currently within our radar range, our visibility, not just that we've exposed, just our current visibility range, 6.9, 2.2, and 0.8. So we have 10 million copper. We have only 3 million iron. There's another 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 million. 10, 11, 12 million. I think we're okay for now. So get on with the trains, buddy. We're not building walls, we're building train circles. With 43 trains running circles around us. Just to defend. Sorry, I didn't pick a train world. I know you're pained that your heart is broken over this, but it's just the truth.
I'll get over it.
Once we're off the stream, he's going to be crying.
It's difficult to contain myself.
I know. I can hear the sobbing in your voice already.
Kind of staring at things, trying to think about oil setups already.
Yeah, I wonder where we should bring it in. Well, I'm thinking everything should be down south because that's, you know, water up north, and the bus already goes south, so probably set up down that way.
I mean, I just set up an area where I was thinking of dropping the oil. Just landfill that lake.
Hmm? What lake?
Little lake off to the right.
Why would you set up oil over there? Oh, I guess
Enough room.
there's a lot of room there. That's a lot
Hey,
of
that
landfill.
over.
But I mean, you got where's our stone? We got a stone deposit, a pretty big stone, couple of big stone deposits. We could maybe go down and start up a manufactory for stone and landfill. Once we get the tech for landfill, and yeah, that should be good. Yeah.
That'll be a thing.
Gears. Do we have a spot where we have gears piled up? Not really.
Nope. See, the bit I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, we're starting to stockpile them, I think, eh? The gears, they catch up. Yeah, they're slightly faster than they need here.
I guess I won't attempt to get trains yet.
It's premature for trains, I think, for this build, but...
On this world, yeah, it's so sad.
I know. So, thank you for enjoying the last episode that Bismarck will join us for.
No, I'll be back.
Gears.
It would be too nice to leave you without me.
Without tormenting...
To torture you with my presence.
You got where I was going with that.
It's the constant banter of, but trains.
Imagine what we could do with trains. Nothing. Nothing, man. Not a thing.
Everything.
We don't need more trains.
Lies! Heresy!
Blasphemer. You know what we don't have? I don't have the proper number of lines to feed steel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 drills. I guess that's enough. I guess. I could red belt them and then feed that as an input into a yellow 4-way splitter. That would work.
A lot of things would work.
It'd be a good work. It'd be a good way around it. I think we'll do that. I think we'll have the steel input here. Oh, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out of resources. Must have more.
Welcome to Factorio.
Yay, look. We've got a chest entirely full of belts. That's pretty fantastic. So I think what we should do is that, and then that. Make that into belts. And that's the wrong connector now. I need a red inserter there. For that. And we'll put a... Move that power pole. Oh, you're unfortunate. And we'll put a box there for gears. Good. Probably don't need an entirely full box of gears. That might be overkill. Alright. What else can we set up here? Got about another 20 minutes left in this episode, so I think I should finish putting the iron together, getting it fully stocked and across the way. What are you working on right now, Sad? Changing hotkeys. Yes, indeed. We have the double belts. Yay! Double tool belts. Your middle mouse button broke. Ah.
R.I.P.
Yeah,
the middle mouse button.
that is sad.
Moment of silence for the middle mouse.
I don't know if that's politically correct on November 11th.
Probably not.
Probably not. I did spend quite a good
There
amount of
is
time
something
doing.
I would say, but, you know, you do kind of want the channel, you know, PG. And, well...
I'll have to kick you in the teeth if you bash the military, so, you know.
Oh, no, it's not the military.
Just warning you. Tooth kicking incoming, you know. Just kidding.
It's more of just... who cares about politically correct?
There is no such thing, by the way. Politics is almost always incorrect.
Not wrong.
Not wrong.
You are very, very correct, in fact, sir. Would you like a cookie?
Cookies. Actually, I want some more of that chocolate banana loaf bread stuff that my one of the clients that we worked at, this amazing family that we're building a absolutely bizarre deck for, and they came out and gave us, or not came out, they came when I went into the house to use their facilities. She's like, "Oh, I'm glad you're here. We just made banana loaf." I'm like, "I don't hate you right now." It was
You're
amazing.
one of the better customers.
Yeah. I'm like, I think you're my favorite clients ever. You know, just so you know.
You have given me food. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you for who you are, not what you're giving me. But I also appreciate what you're giving me.
I appreciate both you and this food equally.
Yes, exactly.
Is this politically correct? I don't know.
No.
Oh, well.
But I'll do it anyways.
Except with me, is it
That's
like,
wrong.
It's much more like, is this politically correct? No? Good, that's the way I like it.
Yeah, a lot of people have a bit of a backlash feel against the whole PC world. I don't know.
It's gone so far left, it's
gone so far left that people actually think politics and what you believe can put you in the binary world of left or right. That's how far it's gone. There is no such thing as somebody who believes liberal thinking and somebody who believes whatever, conservative thinking. There simply isn't such a thing. I mean, realistically, no two people in a liberal crowd think the same way unless they absolutely don't think for themselves. So
that's the problem.
Rant off, but yeah, that's the world. That's the world of it. Red belts. That's what I wanted to do with these, not yellows. If I put red input into that end, it should pump out a yellow belt speed. Yay! Thank you, Janaea. She just made dinner, and I've been like working on stuff all day long, and she just made dinner and brought it in for me. So,
That is how you know you have found the one. I've been doing the work, and you bring me food. There is everything right in the world.
Very true. All right. Apparently my baby girl's not sleeping. Because, you know, sleep is for the weak.
Because...
you can sleep when you're dead. And she's like, yeah, I'm 5 months old now. I'm going on 6. I can't be wasting time sleeping.
You need to be playing Factorio.
That's right. Dad's getting all the fun. I feel jaded. That's great. Alright, so I'm going to make some red belts, and I'm going to belt the red out of this. And I don't know if that'll keep up. It's still gapped, so maybe that's overkill. Anyways.
Sad, what on earth are you doing?
You're a lunatic. Oh, no, you're not. You're not a lunatic. What are you making, dude? I am so intrigued right now. Music! Music! You're making music?
Welcome to Sad.
I don't hear music. I want music. I am staring. That's the most exciting thing that's ever gone on in a Factorio. That's fantastic. Let me know if I need to come down there when the noise starts. If the music is playing without me, I'll be sad. Whoa. Whoa, okay, the music's not playing without me. I heard it. That's awesome. I can hear all the noises. They're like server wide, like system wide.
Yeah,
so,
I turned on the global.
Shotgun shell speed. I haven't even done. Is that just?
Yeah, no, just because it's there.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not necessary, but no, it is if
we want it to be. So now what? Now what are we working on?
I'm doing steel. We're about to start setting up steel.
Okay.
We got iron belting out. We got. I want to produce. I'm gonna put in 4. I'm gonna put in 4 of these steel lines and see if that drains the system enough. And.
But will it drain the swamp?
The supply? No.
No, the swamp. I was making a meme again. I'm a terrible person.
Don't have a clue where you're going with that one, but so I missed it. I'm sorry.
Drain the swamp. It was a Trump.
Oh, all right, a political meme. Gotcha. Speaking of Trump, I saw my favorite impersonation of Trump. It's not a new one. It was about 3-4 months ago. You know the guy that does the voice of Schmeagol?
Yes.
He was on like a talk show, and they gave him a set of lines to political tweets, Trump tweets.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. He did as the voice of Schmeagol.
He couldn't keep this. He couldn't keep it.
You've seen it, obviously. It was hilarious.
Yeah, because you linked it. Oh my.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
He was dying.
Oh, it was so good. It was just. I'm telling you, I had a hideous, like, crazy amount of laughing on that today. It was so good.
It's just
because it's so true.
That character is just
Schmeagol.
Schmeagol is just funny to begin with in a creepy way.
Yeah.
And then you add nonsensical Trump.
Yeah.
To.
So any Trump.
It's just.
Hey, can we get grenades yet? Do we have that tech? We do. Grenades. I can has grenades.
Granada.
No, that's a place in southern Iberian Peninsula. I don't think that's what you're looking at. Granada, I mean.
No. I think that's what they say in video games all the time when there's a grenade.
Grenade! Researching and researching. Change researching. Research lab, research speed. I think after the first, 2 of those, tell me what you guys think of it, but I think after the first, 2 research labs techs, this is number 2, right? And what's number 3? Yeah, number 3 goes into blue science. I feel like in most cases it's not worth it. I know mathematically it's very not worth it if you're doing a speed run. Like, no matter how much production you got, you'll never earn it back in time.
Yeah.
It went and got dark on me. I'm kind of scared now, guys. I need a bunch
It's
more
the
of
nighttime,
those.
Mommy. Save me.
Save me from all these monsters. What monsters?
Save me from
monsters.
the darkness.
Yes, yes, more grenades. I'm going tree killing.
It's a wonderful time after you get the upgrades for grenade damage, and then you don't need 2 grenades anymore to kill a tree.
By that time you should have robotics though, right?
Yeah, but then you don't have to deal with the wood if you blow them up.
I like the wood. It helps. It helps with useful things like fueling your base.
Yeah, I've got a nuclear reactor that's good.
Mother Russia.
Speaking of which, did I bring the
Luke
blueprint for
melts
it?
you.
I did bring the blueprint for it.
Advanced materials processing. Is that steel time I see?
There you go. It's in-game blueprints. The nuclear reactor I have.
I might have went over exaggerated on the number of grenades I started throwing there. That was a little wasted. I love how the trees actually grow back. You ever see that?
Yeah, because
It's
the
great.
half health bars are irritating.
I have a James Bond fish in my game. Have you seen it?
Hmm.
Its
I
health
don't know
is
if I paid
7, and it's been floating around in the lake, and it doesn't regenerate itself, for the record.
Alright then.
Mm-hmm. Important things you must know about the world you live in.
Obviously. One of the most important things.
There, they could be down there. I forgot about that. If you do the middle mouse button on a thing in your inventory, you can tell it what it's supposed to be if it's empty.
Yep. I was just setting up to do that because I was like, my inventory is a mess. Oh wait, I can fix that.
Oh, and you can set up ones that you don't have yet. I didn't realize that. That's interesting. Whoops. That brought up the wrong command. Okay, well, another 5 minutes or so and we'll put in a cut here because we have been running for a while. But what do we got left to do, guys?
I started setting up green circuits, my green circuit production, because I have no idea what else I'm supposed to do.
You are doing it at the... Oh, you are.
Yeah.
Love it. That's going to output the circuits where? To the left, right? Except for you're too close, so
yes.
you got to move the whole darn thing.
There's a gap of 2.
No, this is the belt that's coming through there. This is the bus line.
But it goes over the copper, or it goes over coal.
Well, I know. Obviously, I'll remove that and put in the proper blah blah blah. But that's the bus. This is the steel and green circuit bus. The only two things that I really bus much of. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, it goes over the coal. I see what you're saying. It doesn't go over the coal. You actually land. That's fine. We got 1 trillion coal. Do you want me to count the coal?
I don't like it.
I know, it's breaking your heart, isn't it? That's only 361,000 coal there. We got 1.9 million up to the left. You're sitting already mining at 800,000. I think we're okay. If you bury that coal, then it'll be another excuse so you don't have to use coal to power the base. You can switch to nuclear.
True.
Now I'm selling you on it, aren't I?
Or I can actually keep this where it is and then just shift to the next one.
Alright, there we go. I just did the whole oops on the data storage thing again. I'm forgetting the length of these 1 hour productions chew up a lot of data. So, you guys were debating who's got the better or bigger, who's got the better setup, huh? Now, you can totally skip by with that as is, because if you look, this, it is fine.
That's what I was pointing out. It's like, it's fine.
This second belt is, oddly enough, that's funny. If I scroll the map with my right mouse button, see how it's deleting it? The blueprint?
Okay.
But I'm scrolling and it's only deleting, like, infrequently. It scrolls so fast it doesn't register having passed over half the belt. Yeah, because that second part of that belt will be not a circuit belt. It won't have circuits on it up here, right? So
yep.
The circuits start where you're getting them, so I'm okay with that. So what was the issue or the question about the efficiency thing?
Sad was saying that my version isn't very compact for my green circuits build.
Is it because of the amount of... How are you gonna...
You have 4 production, or you have 4 units of production there, Sad? Mine has 8. When you double yours up,
Oh, I see.
it takes up the exact same footprint. You just have belts in weird places.
No, he's got 8. He's got 8 machines.
Or, sorry, I have a block in my head as 2 green circuits. So I have 16 where he has 8.
Oh, yes, that's true. Totally do. Yeah, this is the one on the left that you placed there, Sad, is
His
half the output of the one on the right.
His might be narrower, but I'd rather save the resources.
But I'm concerned that the one on the right might not be able to... You might need a heavier input of copper in order to feed it.
No, it should be the same. Because it outputs... 2 of his will output the same as mine, and therefore the input will be the same.
No, you're currently not... His has red belts. Yours currently has yellow belts. And one yellow belt will drain before it gets to the end, I think. Let's meet back at the spinning circle of fish.
Okay.
I'm going to put in a cut here. We'll come back and bicker over
nonsense later.
Beautiful things afterwards. Gates, highly important.
You can actually use gates to make crosswalks for trains.
I don't mind the compact building, actually. Sad, it's a great looking circuit network. So, anyways, thank you, gentlemen, for joining me for this episode. It is time for us to put in a cut. I like the idea of doing these things in an hour set and putting out a couple a week. I think this one's probably going to go up tomorrow if I can get to rendering it tonight. We'll see. Anyways, we'll record some more here for you. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will be back in the game later. That would be fantastic, especially if they're all separate colors. Can we set it up so those things actually flash like separate colors and change colors? That would be great. All right, you're on it. You're on it, Sad. That's the quest for... Well, not yet. Hey, get back on your belt.
Oh, okay. I was looking at him. I think you can actually make it so we could have, like, a green light go around in a circle.
Oh my gosh, when you go near them, they start? That would be hilarious as we scroll around.
We could time that.
Anyways, thank you so much, guys, for joining us for another multiplayer. If you want to join in on the multiplayer, please let us know. Hop in the Discord channel and in the Discord chat, links down below, and join in on the conversation. Let me know that you want to be part of one, and we'll get it going. Thank you so much, and as always, we'll see you in game. And that's going to bring this episode to a close. Thank you so much for joining us. Stay tuned. There is more to come. If you want to join in for an episode or two, in the description down below, you're going to find a link to the Discord. Hop in there. Let me know you're interested, and we'll figure it out from there. Thank you so much, and as always, we'll see you in game.